Okay, things that they don't tell you about moving up to the high desert. So this is all the things that I've been through personally that I think you should know before moving up to the high desert. Okay, so the high desert, Victorville, Hesperia, Apple Valley, all of these areas, okay, before you come up here. All right, so things that they don't tell you, this is things that has happened to me personally, and that's why I think it's so important for me to share. Okay, so what they don't tell you, that there's rats. Okay, a lot of little rats, not big rats, little rats that go into the house. They destroy everything. Okay, and you really have to fumigate every, maybe we do it every 6 months, but now we're having to do it maybe every 3 months and try to take the trash out. I mean, things that, I know it's common sense, guys, but we're having an issue with rats, and they're not big rats, as I'm telling you. They're small little rats. Sometimes we have to put traps out, and my sister wants to let them go outside, but I tell her kind of defeats the purpose of why we're doing this. Okay, so, and I know we're not trying to kill anything, but I'm just telling you and being honest that there is a rat problem out here. I know it's not only the high desert that has rat problems, okay? What's another thing that I've been through? Squirrels. A squirrel got into my car and actually, I don't know what it did to my car, but it destroyed my car for 2 months, okay? Because the mechanic couldn't find out what was wrong with the car. So the check engine went on, then the car stopped while my daughter was driving it, going to work, okay? And we had to take it back home. I mean, you guys get what I mean. It destroyed the car for 2 months, and we had to get the car fixed. Now that all of that was out-of-pocket expense that we weren't expecting. So things to look out for is squirrels. Make sure, and there's trees in my house. I mean, they go into my roof, and I see them in the trees, and they go into my garage. I didn't mind, but now they're getting into the car. So things you need to know. This is important thing if you're thinking about moving up to the high desert. Okay, so this is a big one. I didn't listen to my own advice, guys. Okay, if you're looking to buy a home in the high desert, don't buy a home where you see a train. Okay, because I was like, oh, the train's on the other side, we're gonna be fine, we're not gonna feel it. I went to go see the house. I was in there when the train passes. I didn't feel anything. I didn't hear it. I'm like, oh wow, okay, so we're fine from the train. No, guess what, guys? My house shakes every time the train passes now. It shakes. And I'm like, at first it took me a little bit to get used to it, but the house shakes. And then I don't know if the train conductors do it on purpose. I know they have to do the siren when they pass the street, but they're doing it from like a certain place before they pass the street. So it's like a good 1 minute or 2 minutes with the horn, just horn like loud. Okay, so if you see a train track, maybe it's better for you to consider a different property, especially if it's right behind your new house that you're looking into. Consider looking at another property, okay? Reach out and call us or contact us about relocating here to the high desert, that we absolutely love it. So if you're thinking about making a move and you're thinking about moving to maybe Apple Valley, Victorville, California, Hesperia, Adelanto, Barstow, we're definitely here to answer all your calls. Don't go ahead and give us a call, shoot us a text, shoot us an email, and we'll absolutely love answering all of your questions and seeing how we can help you move up and relocate to the high desert. So you're also going to see a lot of rabbits at night. So where I live, all you see, because it's so dark sometimes, I'm on a dirt road. You might not be in a dirt road, but I'm in a dirt road. So what you see at night, all you see is little eyes out you know, you're driving in and with your car, you see all these little eyes on the floor. And I'm here to tell you, don't be afraid. It's just rabbits. Okay, when I first saw it, I got kind of freaked out. And then I noticed that it was rabbits all over. Okay, haven't had a problem with the rabbits, but just wanted to let you know that there's a lot of rabbits. Now also you're gonna see a lot of insects, a lot of ants. Not the little small ants, the big red ones that bite you. So if you have an anthill or you see the red ants, either, well, you gotta get rid of them. If they don't bother you, you can leave them. But trust me, they do bite. And sometimes you're using flip-flops outside and they go and they bite your feet. My experiences, just letting you know, you can get rid of the ants or you could just leave them. It's up to you. But you're gonna have problems with the red ants, and they're pretty big. Okay. You're also gonna have problems with wildlife, like coyotes. My sister has a lot of coyotes at her property, snakes, and I think scorpions. She'll see scorpions in her property, and spiders, a lot of black widows. Okay, so if insects are not your thing, you're gonna see a lot of insects up here, spiders, scorpions, things like that. Okay, what's another thing that you're gonna see? My neighbor, okay, love him to death, but my neighbor looks like he's sheltering, like he's a dog shelter. He has a lot of dogs, and he also has a lamb, or what is it, a goat. Okay, he has a goat that lives in the backyard. Okay, thank God he's very clean. He takes care of his animals, so I'm not complaining, but I'm just saying, sometimes you get unlucky and you get a neighbor that doesn't take care of their animals, and then the house, the backyard smells. Sometimes I can't even notice the goat is there, but sometimes you could notice that the goat's there. Okay.